Welcome back to the trending news in Kenya. And what is trending is the death of Albert Ojwang that happened under the police custody or while in the police custody. And Kenyans have more questions than the answers. And yes, they're vibing up, they're heating up, they're flaming up, looking for answers because this is not just an ordinary death. Many Kenyans have died in the hands, or deaths caused by the police. And Kenyans have thought that the leadership of the day will try to change the narrative and make the police service accountable. Those who did it accountable. We're not saying that all police officers are bad, and maybe I have another theory. I'll say maybe even the people who are committing all these atrocities are not like police people, the real police who are in service. Maybe they're just people who are conflating themselves like the police, using the name police to do all these atrocities. And leaders have come forth to give their own views on this, and yeah, Kenyans are not really satisfied with them. So with the first post, I'll read that one that has been done by Mohammed Amin, the director of DCI. He says this, that Albert was directly driven from Homa Bay to Nairobi Central Police Station. He was not taken to DCI headquarters as alleged by some of the Kenyans. He was treated with utmost humility throughout the journey. Central Police Station OCS Talam should be treated as a prime suspect in the matter. Is he trying to throw this guy under the bus? Okay, we don't know more. We'll get to know more later on the same. Then Maverick Aoko, who's been so vocal on airing out some of the lame things and issues and bad governance within the administration of the day, says this is official. He was murdered. This is in reference to Ojwang, Albert Ojwang. Walinyonga Hadi, an emoji, crying emoji over there, alleged digital print that Lagat gave the kill order via call on Saturday, the day he spent being interrogated by DCI and then killed. This is in reference to Albert Ojwang, if I am right. She's trying to reference on that. As for now, most Kenyans have very many questions and answers, and no one is coming forth to give them the answer that they're looking for. So will they remain dark forever? Aoko gives a digital print of the receipts, or the receipts of what happened, or where she got the information that she's writing over here. And we can see from Tuko Kenya News says autopsy reveals Albert Ojwang's injuries were not self-inflicted. Pathologist Bernard Media cites head injuries, neck compressions, and multiple soft tissue trauma. So this one rules out the allegations that were given from the beginning when his death was announced, that he committed suicide. So autopsy says that he did not commit suicide. Suicide is ruled out completely. And then Honorable George Peter Kaluma, who is a leader in this country, says that Albert Ojwang was taken from the family by the police, driven to Nairobi by the police, killed while in the police custody, and given back to his family dead. What will justice be to his parents, to whom he was the only child, to his wife, and to his infant child? He says that this is completely unacceptable, and that is the same song that Kenyans are crying and singing, that it is unacceptable, that this one cannot be accepted. We can no longer tolerate such incidences in this country. So Pasari says this: I was with the DIG, Deputy IG, Inspector General Eliud Lagat, when the news of the death of Albert Ojwang broke. His composure reflected genuine surprise. Esther Passaris, she's trying to defend the IG, a deputy IG, saying that he is not involved because most Kenyans have called on his resignation because they feel that he has a hand in the same, because of the tweet that Albert had done before, prior to his murder. The tweet that most Kenyans allege that is the reason to why he was taken from his home, and that resulted into his murder in the custody of the police officers. So Kenyans are mad and taking it to the streets, as saying serikali ya wauaji, with placards saying serikali ya wauaji, demanding for arrest of Eliud Lagat, and demanding for the resignation of Eliud Lagat, in every unmasking of the people that were involved in his capture, arrest, torture, and death as they allege. Then we have Engineer John Macharia reiterating from the words that was spoken by Michael Macarena, who is so vocal. It's a guy from Maryland, very vocal some leadership issues. It says that the IG Ali Lagarde is a Catholic. He did not kill Albert OJWANG. Albert was killed by police officers paid by the opposition to fuel GNC protests and make President Ruto's government look bad. And he's trying to direct this thing back to the former deputy president Rigathi Gachagua, who has been so vocal, trying to again explain to the Kenyans or reveal to the Kenyans some of the things and role that is in the government, saying that he knows the people who are doing this. So we're waiting to hear more and more because Kenyans are continuously airing out, venting out what they feel is wrong within the government as they call for transparency, call for justice for the fallen soldiers as they term them since June last year during the Gen Z protest.